When you've got players like this as your main outlets out wide, can you really be that surprised that you cannot break down a team, even if they've only got 10 men? The problem with Manchester United is so clear. It's go narrow or go nowhere. It's that simple. So Manchester United just lost to 10-man Everton and people are scrambling to find the reasons why, but I think it's pretty clear and very obvious. There are players in key positions that just aren't good enough. I mean, yes, setting up in the 3-4-2-1 with central midfielders, 2 narrow attacking midfielders, a striker, a lot of your best work will obviously go through the middle. And that is no problem whatsoever. Just look at the Manchester United team. All the best players, Bruno, Cunha and Buemo. They've got a target man, Sesko up top. They're all central players. But you obviously need players out wide to stop the team from becoming too one-dimensional. And unfortunately, Manchester United are just seriously lacking any threat out wide. And obviously, it's a huge issue. One of Amorim's tactics is to obviously get the ball out wide, get into 1v1 situations to exploit the space. But there's just no one in the team good enough to exploit that space. Now, I did a video ages ago with a thumbnail saying dead end Dorgu. I was harsh, but I think I was fair in that video saying he's not doing great, but he's young, he can still improve, he's still got time. But honestly, at this point, what is he even doing? Can anyone please tell me what he brings to the team? Seriously, write in the comments, what does Dorgu bring to this team? I genuinely cannot think of one thing that makes me think, yeah, because of that, Dorgu, he deserves his place in the team. Dribbling, no. Crossing, no. Passing, no. Tackling, no. One-on-ones, no. Heading, no. Strength, not really, no, because anytime he gets the ball, he just falls over anyway. Goals? Fuck no. Assists? No. Link-up play? No. Pace? Yeah, I guess he's got a bit of pace. But is that it? Like, seriously, is that it? But anyway, going back to the lack of players out wide, here's the thing. So when Everton went down to 10 men, they set up in a simple 4-4-1 formation and really smartly went quite narrow with it. Because like I said earlier, Manchester United's main threats are through the middle. So how do you think you should set up to counter a team playing a narrow, low block? There's probably a few answers, but the most obvious to me is to spread the play. Make the pitch as wide as possible to draw the Everton players over. Switch the play quickly so you can get players into 1v1s. You know, that sort of thing. And it's great in theory, but the problem is when you've got absolutely no creativity out wide, one of the best and most logical ways to break down a low block, narrow formation becomes pretty impossible. So instead, United had to try to force things through the middle, but Everton were able to occupy the space and create dead ends for the Manchester United attacks. In fairness, Amorim also saw this was an issue. So what he did was he brought Ahmad back to the wing-back position from the number 10 position that he started in the hope that he could get at Everton out wide. Unfortunately, unknown to presumably everyone in the world, Jack Grealish is actually very good at defending 1v1 situations, and he often ended up shutting Ahmad down. So then with Ahmad, who is the best wide option that Manchester United have, struggling up against Jack Grealish, who do Manchester United have on the bench that could save the day? Diogo fucking Dalot, hallelujah. It's just a bit shit, isn't it? There's been a lot of discussion recently, hasn't there, about what would improve the Manchester United team more, a new number 6 or new wing-backs. And I am utterly 100% convinced that signing new wing-backs that offer good quality out wide would be the biggest improvement the Manchester United team has seen since Onana was kicked out of the team. Just imagine if United even had one player out wide who could consistently get past their man, get crosses in, you know, just create chaos out wide. The attacking play would completely transform, and I'm 99% sure that with that creativity out wide, Manchester United would have broken down this Everton team. Unfortunately, you can't just rely on Ahmad because, like I said, he got shut down by Jack Grealish. You know, probably didn't have his best game. Grealish was surprising, you know, in that role. But you need more options out wide. It's just simple. I guess United fans can only just pray for some improvements. Hopefully, they come in January. And before everyone starts slating Amorim, I know it's already happened. A lot of people are calling for his head. I don't necessarily think the issues are purely tactical. The personnel were just a huge sticking point, and even despite this, Manchester United still made some really good goal scoring opportunities. It's just unfortunately Jordan Pickford was in amazing form. On another day, it could have easily been a United victory, but it just wasn't to be. Anyway, for anyone still watching the video at this point, I want to ask you a question. If you were in charge of Manchester United spending in January, what would you be looking to bring in? What would be the most important thing that you would want to improve? You could only improve one position. Would it be a CM like a Wharton, Anderson or Baleba kind of mould? Or do you think someone like Munoz from Crystal Palace, for example, could solve the issues out wide? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing, as it would really help the channel. Cheers.